and welcome back to Tea Beauty with Brooke and Amy.
Hello guys, what's going on? How are we today?
So, as you can see, we have a little bit of a new aesthetic today. We are still going to be Tea Beauty. We are still going to be makeup based, but it's just going to be put more, really not on the back burner because we're still going to do it, but just put more to the side for now because we have just felt so drawn to this and just so drawn to what we're about to get into. So let's just dive right in.
Okay, beauties, in today's video, we are just going to be doing a casual get ready with me. We're just going to be talking. And the discussion topic for today is what is spirituality? Or what is spirituality to us? So if that is something that intrigues you or you just want to see us do our makeup, then let's keep on watching. But before we get started, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel before you leave. Let's get on with it.
So if you guys haven't been living under a rock here lately, as we put on our primer, you've heard about the Great Awakening. You've seen it on TikTok. You've seen it pretty much everywhere there is to be seen. So we are just going to talk about our experiences that we've been having and that we've been experiencing here lately. And it's kind of been really weird, and we've never really experienced these things before. We'll get into that.
Yes, we will. Okay, so first off, before we go any further with this discussion, let us know down in the comments if you guys have been experiencing anything, if the spiritual community has suddenly piqued your interest, if you're wondering what's going on, if suddenly you feel lost, confused, you just are seeing things from a whole new perspective and you're just like, what's going on with me? You may want to do some research on the Great Awakening in 5D and the Age of Aquarius. That's what we've been doing, and I'm telling you, it's insane. It's just like a whole new understanding of the world, literally.
Okay, so as you all have heard, if not, December 21st of 2020 happened, and it was supposed to be the ascension, and it was supposed to be the awakening for the mass Great Awakening, and that's when we started. We got sick around that time, around the same time.
We did.
We also started seeing triple numbers, like the same, like 2323, ongoing
repeated numbers that kept showing up the same, numerous times in the same day. And then when you look at the meaning of those numbers, it's like, was that a coincidence or was it not? Is this real? Is it not?
And we've been seeing the same numbers, kind of at the same time. We always see 1111. I know I always see 1111 literally. Probably every 11/11 there could be, I probably see. I mean, this could be as of dreams, it could be as of deja vu, of pretty much anything. So,
yeah. And I know, the Age of Aquarius is here. We're finally in that. If you follow zodiacs and things closely, and I mean, they wrote a song about Age of Aquarius for a reason, because it was this great time where everyone, kind of got along. Love kind of found its way back to the surface, and all this stuff, it's things people dreamed about, being alive in the Age of Aquarius, and we're here. It has to be for a reason, right?
Has to be. I mean, why else aren't we here now? Because, you've always said you've always had a past life. And you see that past life. You really don't see it, but you see people in the world. Yeah, but you do. Because I know I've seen people and I'm like, I know that person. It's just some random person that I see on the street that I'm probably never going to see again in my life.
Exactly.
But I feel like I know that person, but I don't. I literally don't know them. And it's just that's real weird.
And you know how you meet a stranger and there's just this automatic connection to them, you automatically click and stuff. It's probably because you all were, connected in a past life. Nothing in this world happens by accident. And I've always been a firm believer in that, even before this awakening and whatever you may call it, this realization. All I know is 2020 was horrible.
To say the least.
To say, like, yeah, it is an understatement. And I know it was for everybody, but it's like we can change that. Like, we don't have to keep living life like that. We don't have to keep going through the same cycles. No. Literally, what we think and how we think about ourselves is like what it is. Like, you can literally create whatever you want, your own reality. And I think that people are trying to hide that from us. I don't think that they want us to know. Like, the elite doesn't want us to know. We're not going to get into conspiracy theories and all that, but it's, I don't know, it's just crazy. And if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. And I hope that you do your own research and feel intrigued when you watch this video to think, well, maybe they're onto something. Because we're not the only ones feeling like this. Like, you can literally search on YouTube. Just go search spirituality on YouTube and see how many videos pop up. And see how long this has been going on. Like, there has been many great ascensions before December 21st, 2020. Like, it's happened numerous times.
I mean, for years this has been going on. Time travel. I mean, it's just literally all connected. Every one of us are connected in some way. And we've already lived this life. In this life, it's already happened. It's already done. It's already over with. And we've moved on.
Right.
But literally we haven't.
So everyone knows about, chakras, things like that. We've really been learning more about that stuff. Like I said, doing our own research, educating ourselves, finding what resonates with us, what doesn't.
Finding what fits and what doesn't, really, for us.
Yeah. All I can say is if you are questioning on whether to take that jump into doing this, do it.
Dive right in, sweetie. Dive right in, please, because you will not regret your decision at the end. No. Because if you are constantly in your head, I wouldn't say like constantly depressed, but like in a state of like depression or whatever you're in. Not saying we were in that, but I mean, last year was rough, girl. It was rough.
It really was.
So I think everybody was in a state of depression last year. So we kind of had to gather ourselves and just really do something about it. And we did. And we love the outcome.
And another thing that they don't necessarily tell you is it requires a lot of reflection on yourself. And it's hard. It really is hard. Like, you have to come to realization, like, you have to stop living your life in the matrix, basically. Like, you wake up every day, you go to work, you do this because society tells you that's what you're supposed to do. That's what is responsible for you. You really got to find, like, what you're passionate about outside of that. Like, and I'm not saying just quit your responsibilities as a human, because
you're gonna have responsibilities wherever life takes you.
Yeah, wherever life takes you, you're gonna have responsibilities. So stay true to that, but
stay hardworking.
Yeah, at the same time, just know that that's not all that life's about. Like, at the end of the day, if you were to like die tomorrow, I guarantee your job posting would be posted before your obituary. Literally, and that's just the way the world works. Like,
the sad truth.
You're here today, gone tomorrow, and the world moves on even after you're long gone. So leave a lasting impression while you're here, because we're only here for a short time.
All right, guys, and now we're just going to take a little bit of a turn and talk about us for a second. But we just want to talk about how we come to realization, really, and realize that it's been happening our whole lives. And for me, it's just really been about, obviously an only child. I don't know if y'all know that or not, but we both are. Yeah. And when you're an only child, you have a lot of time to yourself. And I didn't have any cousins or anything like that growing up. So it was just me and a bunch of adults. So I really was like in tuned always with my inner child. I always have been. It's just who I am, really.
You have a lot of time with you and your brain as an only child. I will say that, like, constant conversations with yourself is like a reoccurring theme. Yeah, answering your own questions, just things like that. For sure. Being in tune with that is like a necessity, I feel, and some people struggle with that. So we do kind of have an advantage where we've always been connected with that part of ourselves.
Yes, because my husband has 2 siblings, and I don't think he's ever had a conversation with himself. I don't think he would even know how to even start that conversation with himself.
No.
Some people just wouldn't really get it if you've never really been in touch with that side of yourself.
Right.
And if you haven't, then I mean, it's nothing against, or anything like that. It's just pretty much only child syndrome.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
I mean, it really is. And if you haven't, I would highly recommend it.
And like crazy things and coincidences is like have been happening. Like, I don't know if you all are aware of this, but me and Amy met, I guess you could say, like later in life, like after high school. We're from 2 different states, but yet we have like all these things in common. I've always been drawn to like rocks. Like, if you like are obsessed with rocks and crystals and things like that.
Yes.
Like,
don't you ever remember, like, I know me and my family used to go to like Tennessee a bunch of years, and you know how they have those like rock things or whatever,
like the mine, like the gold
shops?
mine. Yeah.
Yes, I would literally make my mom buy like 4 bags of those.
Yeah,
yes, like the biggest bag
because I wanted all the rocks.
Oh
I
my
had like
gosh.
a rock tumbler at the age of like 3. Yeah, I was just a weird kid. And then
it all just goes back to only child syndrome, really.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that people that aren't only children can't experience this. You totally can.
Not at all.
But it does help, I guess, kind of elevate that.
Yeah, because like I said, you're already in tune with your inner self because you've been with your inner self your whole entire life. Because
that's all you got.
Yeah, exactly. That's all you've really had. I mean, yeah.
Okay, and also another thing that we would like to touch on briefly is just an overall like mindset change. Like, since we've been, I guess you could say, going through this awakening, like things that used to matter don't matter, things that didn't matter do matter. Like, I'm so much more concerned with making sure I make time for myself every day to clear my head and center myself and ground myself, because I know overall that's what's best for my mental health, and that's what's going to lead me to have a good day. And if I have a good day, then I'm going to spread positivity into the world, and then everyone else around me is going to have a good day, and then we're just overall raising the collective, which is our overall mission for the whole thing. So there's that.
And just going really off of that, we have had manifestation books for a while now.
Well, our first video was a manifestation board. We were like, diving into that. It is a relatively new practice for us, but I will say this: if you've never done it, do it.
Because it works. It's
like the law of attraction is real. Don't let anyone tell you it's not.
No, because literally we've not really been doing this that long, like years and years and years, like some people have. And we have just seen so much of a change in ourselves. Like, it's literally been crazy. Like, I don't even know how to explain like the change, but it's not really like oh, I just woke up one day and I just feel amazing. Like, no,
there's definitely dark times. There's definitely low spots.
Definitely.
But you can I wish you could ask the people around us too, because I feel like they've noticed as well, like our positive change and just our outlook, I guess.
Yeah, like demeanor in life, really, I guess, if you want to.
Yeah, like the little things don't aggravate me anymore. Like,
right.
And it's so strange. Like, I used to get so mad at every little thing. I was a rather angry person per se. But now it's just, and I'm not saying everything's all sunshine and rainbows. It's most definitely not.
Life is still life. If you're rich or if you're poor, it really doesn't matter.
If you're awakened, if you're not awakened. Life is still going to suck sometimes. Life's still going to be good sometimes. It's really like what you make it.
Life is what you make it.
Literally. Like Hannah Montana, that's what you make it. Yeah,
so let's make it right.
That's literally like, I mean, and if you listen to songs too, like ever since like Awakening or whatever you want to call this, ever since that, like if you listen to songs, like do me a favor right now. If you get anything from this video, do me a favor. Go listen to High Hopes by Panic at the Disco. listen to the words of the song. Like, physically listen to the words, feel the music, close your eyes, listen to the words. And
feel the rhythm, feel the rhyme. Come on now, it's bobsled time.
It's
Seriously.
literally insane though. Like, ever since like realizing and open my eyes to like what's really going on, and then I listen to that song, like, it's all around us. You just have to pay attention. You just have to open your eye to see that. Like, open your...
Like we said, they're shielding us. We literally have a
shield. Yeah, we have to take it off.
Over our whole lives. And this is what takes the shield off and lets you see the world for what it is.
Yeah.
And it's amazing.
Really is. It really is amazing. And like I said before, like the little things, like I don't stress the little things. Like, used to, if I woke up late, my whole day would be ruined. I would just be in a negative mindset, like just tired all the time, you know, everything like that. But now, like, if I wake up late, I'm like, oh, well, I woke up late for a reason. I must need to finish that dream. I must need to finish processing, you know, what was going on, blah, 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 you know, all this stuff. And then usually I, you know, have a good rest of the day. So it's really all about how you think, literally. Like, if you just change the way your mind thinks, things will happen for you.
Okay, as you can tell, guys, we are so sorry, but this video is a little chaotic. When you're going through this, your mind is literally just everywhere. At every speed. I mean, my brain literally looks like that sun right now. Like, that's literally what my brain looks like.
It's a lot to take in. It really is. Like,
it really is. Last step, we're going in with mascara.
Yeah, we're just about done.
We are just about done, but we are not done with the journey. We are not done with that for sure. We are just starting on this beautiful journey.
Yeah. So we really would like if you guys would, you know, take that leap of faith with us. If you want to see more stuff like this, if you have more specific questions about, you know, what's going on, if you've been feeling any type of way, leave a comment down below. Yes. Let us know, like, if you're going through this, if you've already been through this. And we'll do more, like, specific videos, yes. Like, maybe just a video solely on manifestation. Maybe just a video solely on, like, signs that you are spiritual. Yeah. Or just so it's like not that.
All over the place, kind of like this video was. Yeah. We just wanted to kind of talk to you all, just kind of sit down and have a little chat with you guys and just get ready. We just wanted you to get ready with us. We just wanted
to talk, pretty much. So I think we're just going to finish up our lips, and that will conclude the video for today.
Okay, guys, we are back with the finished look today. Yes, we didn't really do a makeup look like we said, but... thank you all for getting ready with us and chatting with us. We loved it and we cannot wait to do it again.
Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up before you leave. Leave us a comment down below and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. We upload every Sunday and we will see you guys on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.